You're watching SKST Radio.
Well. Welcome back to SKST Radio, and you are tuned in to SKST Small Business Network with Cammie Grayson, and Ny'Acies Divine is here today. Did I say it right?
You got it right. That was great. Thank you.
Okay, Ny'Acies, overseas. Ny'Acies. You have a unique
It's a little
name,
different,
okay?
right?
How
It's a
about
little
that?
different. Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different.
I'm telling you, I need to hear the history behind that name for sure, for sure. Okay, so Ny'Acies, Mr. Divine, tell people who you are and how you got here.
Well, I'm a man that wears many hats right now. I do quite a few things, but number one, my passion lies as a music artist and an entertainer and an actor, and that's where my passion is. But I also work in the business sector as well. I help businesses grow and obtain funding and things like that.
Nice, nice. Okay, so give us a little bit about your business. I know you do this financial stuff that can help people be successful. Tell people about your investments.
Okay, well, what how it is a lot of times people don't really understand, especially now with all of the information going on out there about business credit and how to truly build business credit, and that's what you hear: business credit, business credit, business credit. But what I come to find out working with my clients that in the beginning stages they were thinking business credit was obtaining the credit card from Home Depot, and because they would give you a line of credit that now you have business credit because you got a few
Mhm.
credit cards in your business name. But that's not really the case. It's more like if you're building a consumer personal credit profile, you have to go through certain steps to build that credit. Well, it's the same thing in business. When you're building a business credit profile, you have to go through certain steps to build that profile. And a lot of times people don't really understand those steps or know that those steps exist as it relates to a business. So we help you build that profile.
Now, so does it make sense to, is it kind of like you it's a possibility they can get in debt building credit?
If you're responsible with the money, but you can also go in debt without credit. If you look at it, if you have a business here, let's say you're selling your business, you want to build up a business to one day sell it. So over here, you have a company that's worth $1 million, but it doesn't have any credit. Then you have a company over here that's like Walmart, who operates 80% of its business off of business credit. So they don't really have a lot of their own money that they have to put into purchasing their inventory to resell or retail. Where over here, they're making $1 million, but there's no credit. They're paying, their expenses are heavy. They're pulling a lot of money out of the company itself where they're not using OPP, other people's money. So
So
if
how
you were
did
to buy that business, which one would you buy? Would you buy the one that's making $1 million that didn't have any credit on it, or the one that's making $1 million, but all of the money that's being spent is mostly credit? It's not coming out of your pocket. Which would you buy? I would buy the one that has the credit, right? They're making the
yeah,
amount, but
yeah,
it makes sense, right? So
yeah.
that's
I mean, it's
kind of how
hands
it works.
down.
Yeah.
But I guess because of you, you can make people like me who don't really understand that type of business understand. So that's how you make people successful because you educate them on
And
how
we
to make
try to
great
make it
choices.
simple, very simple. The whole key is to try to make the process simple. We break it down into 7 steps. So with our 7 steps, once you go through those 7 steps, you would have established about 50,000 in business credit. This is all type of lines, including revolving credit. For those of you that may not know, revolving credit is a credit line where you can take money out and put money in. So it
Right.
revolves, right? So with business credit, you just have so many. It's like you double and triple your borrowing capacity. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all on a whole different level. A lot of people don't realize, that this can help you, So how do you get your clients in? How do you convince them that this is the route they need to go into?
Well, most businesses don't know that you can pull their business credit profile. If they have an LLC or any type of corporation, you can pretty much pull all of their business information online. You can find it. And when they find out that anyone can pull that and really know what their numbers are and what they're reporting, they tend to say, okay, well, I can't really hide behind any facade. Talk to me. How do you know this? And how can I fix this? A lot of times companies don't understand that they have more than one business credit report that they may be creating just by not having all of their information the same on all business documents. So if a company goes to check your business credit report and you have a different spelling over here than you have over here, like for example, you may have incorporated spelled out on one of your documents with the Secretary of State, but you may have INC on other documents. Well, those two different variations will create two different profiles. So when the Business Credit Bureau goes to check, or the person that's offering you the credit, when they go to check your business credit profile, they may only see one. So they don't see all of the great things that your company may be doing to build that business credit profile, because it's all spread out amongst a bunch of different profiles. But when all the information is accurate on everything, it creates one profile. And when it creates that one profile, now they go to check, everything is there in one place, all of your good reportings. And that makes you a more powerful position to be able to borrow money.
Wow. So do you suggest people going back and fixing those things?
Yeah. So the sooner you can do that, the better. A lot of times companies go a very long time before they realize that they don't have these things in place. They find out when they go to sell the business, or when they go to, again, apply for some form of funding, and they're being denied and they don't understand why they're being denied.
Wow. Very interesting.
Mhm.
Wow. So we know this man is smart. He has all his stuff together here. But you don't know that this man is a recording artist too. Tell us about your recording world.
Well, okay. So I've been doing this for a very long time, over 20 years. I started out in Chicago, walking up and down the streets of 53rd and Hyde Park, 53rd Street and Hyde Park. And I would just sell music, right out my book bag, and play the on my headphones. I would play the music for people, and they would buy it. And I would just skip to the whatever song I would think they would like, and I learned how to read people. I also learned how to put my music together to be able to sell to any age bracket. So in the midst of doing that over many years, it kind of made me be able to pinpoint and kind of theme out my music however I wanted to pin it out. And so when it came to like movies and things like that, I could easily write along the theme of the movie, which is kind of like it's creating a new little niche for me. So I'm very excited about it.
Nice, nice. And then on top of that, so financial guru, recording artist, and actor. So tell us a little bit about that world.
Well, I'm in a movie called The Prey. It just released. It's available for download. It's also available for streaming on Apple TV and many of your major networks. I play a character named Pain in the movie The Prey. It's about a group of soldiers that get trapped in a cave, and they eventually start getting killed off one by one by a nocturnal monster called the Carnoctus. So it's the introduction of a new monster movie. It's like a 80s style monster film. So it's really fun. It's made to be fun. It's kind of, I wouldn't say low budget. If you look at it, it doesn't look low budget, but the producers were very smart. So they knew how to work a $3 million budget and make it look like a lot more. You have
Mhm.
a appearance from like Danny Trejo in the movie. You have Nick Chinlund, Kevin Grievous. So it's definitely a great movie. And there's a lot
Man,
of cool up and coming actors in there as well, like myself.
yeah. Well, you worked with some good stars in there, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
How was
learned a
that?
lot. Well, I got to learn a lot from these guys. These guys are very professional. Everybody on the set was very professional. Everyone understood the assignment, and they carried it out to their fullest ability. And that's what made it such a fun and great experience.
Wow, wow. So, guys, it's called The Prey. go out and look at it. It is a great movie. I just Googled it a few minutes ago, so you guys will be able to find it really easy. And you can also just kind of Google his name. And that's how we got this information. And I mean, he got a lot going on. You can
Well,
get
you
to
can
his
reach me
website.
on my website. So you can go to Ny'Acies Divine.com. It's right there on the screen. So for the music, and I have about 5 or 6 songs that will be available this week for download. And I hope that you go and support those. It's the theme songs for the movie The Prey. There are 2 of those songs are actually featured in the film itself, where you also get to see me perform a part, just a little small part of one of the songs, but it plays throughout the movie, the intro credits and going off the outro credits, and then again in the movie itself. So please go and support that. Also, if you're interested in building business credit, learning more about grants and things like that, building a business plan, that's very important for businesses. Or even if you're eligible, or find out if you're eligible for the ERC grant, where you can come to goldbusinesscenter.com and we can help you there. And all you have to do is mention Cami in this show, and we'll be sure to give you a really great discount and take care of you. And also, we're going to dump some money back for every purchase that comes through for Cami. We're going to put at least 30% back into Cami's and the show's pocket, so that we can continue to make this available for everybody else. I think this is really great what you're doing. So thank you.
Nice. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being a supporter of SKST Radio. And we look forward to seeing this face more often. So he got some good
Thank
stuff.
you.
So tell people what's going on in the future for you.
Right now, I'm selling off some properties. I also do real estate. So I'm working on, I have an idea for a resort in Placerville, California. And I've been working on a business plan for about 2.5 years. And it's like a destination resort. It's a small destination resort. But, I'm looking for people that may be interested in maybe working with me on that project. Anyone that wants to, put together a resort or working at a resort, it's not your typical beachfront resort. It's a little different. It's based on tiny homes and things like that, tree houses and zip lining, hot air balloon rides. And it's a lot of really cool, fun features. It's like Disneyland in the forest.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
thank you.
Well, sir, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Again, we want to have you back. I know you got some projects, and we're thinking that you're going to be doing more with SKST Radio, sponsoring and being a part of our family. So I'm really excited
Thank you.
to be announcing that and saying that too. And so tell people again how to reach you and how to hear your music and how to see the movie.
Okay, so The Prey, it is streaming online. You can just go in and type in The Prey, Legend of Carnoctus. All right, so once you go to type in Karnoctus, I believe that's it. So Legend of Carnoctus, it should, and then you'll see The Prey. You can actually type in my name, Ny'Acies, Ny'Acies, and The Prey. It'll also pop up, but it's streaming on Google, Apple TV. So I know it's on Apple and few other formats. As far as my music, you can go to Ny'Acies.com and purchase music right there directly from the site. I don't have it out anywhere else. It's directly on the site. We're business owners over here, so we're building our own brand. So you want to enjoy this great music, come on out and just support us right directly from our site. So Ny'Aciesdivine.com for that. And finally, I really have a passion for helping people, and I picked a lot of skill sets over the years, just working out my own things. I learned how to build websites, building out my own website. So as I begin to get better at these things, I learned how to other people, because they say, "Wow, you did that for yourself. Can you do one for me? I'll pay you." And I said, "Yeah, sure." So,
That money.
and that's kind of how it started, right? And so now I'm in a position where I've learned so over time, and I'm just anxious to share with you. So, like, we give a 2-year membership for only $198. Excuse me, a 1-year membership for only $198, where you can go and learn to build business plans. You can learn to build your business credit. You can learn to do all kind of cool stuff. Just $198 a year, and it just gets better and better and better. So that is goldbusinesscenter.com. And that's how you go and build your business, business
Sound
credit, and
good.
all that cool
Sound good.
stuff. Thank you,
Well,
Candace.
Ny'Acies, thank you so much for being on the show. My hats go off to you. Keep it going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep doing incredible things there.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
Yes.
All right. Until next week, guys. Bye bye. Ny'Acies, tell them goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.